What's up YouTube, this is GalacticGod and welcome to another episode of Yugioh Chat. Now first off, let me give a couple of quick shout outs. The first one going out to FriedSoul, the second one going out to the cello player 052326, the third one going out to Daniel 89424, and the final one going out to Yugioh Kid 97. A lot of numbers in people's names and their screen names this week. Anyhow, if you guys could, please go check out their channels. I'm going to have links to them down in the description bar below, as well as an annotation somewhere around on this screen. If you guys could like, rate, comment, subscribe to their stuff, I'm sure any kind of help and feedback will be most appreciated by them. Also, I must apologize for not getting this video up on Sunday. I know I normally try and produce the Yugioh Chats every Sunday. I actually filmed an earlier version of this that was waiting to be edited on Sunday, but I had so much schoolwork that I had to get finished by Monday morning, and I was up till, I don't know, like 2 something, Sunday night, Monday morning, whatever you want to call it, trying to get all my schoolwork done. And then Monday, I figured I'd just edit it up and put it up a day late, but, I had all kinds of card problems. I had to replace the battery in my car. I had to get all this stuff done. It was just a crazy day yesterday, and by the time I got home I was just super exhausted and just wanted to do nothing but go to bed. And so I thought I'd go ahead and refilm the video and just kind of give you guys an explanation of why there hasn't been a Yugioh Chat up in a couple days, and just kind of say I'm sorry. But with all that kind of said and out of the way, I'd like to get on to this week's edition of Yugioh Chat. And this week's topic is the diverse format that we're in. Now, I've had a lot of people, kind of ask me, what do you think about this format? Is this format really, that great? Is it such a great thing having a diverse format? And I've seen a lot of other YouTubers' videos kind of tackling the subject and giving their thoughts on it. And I kind of wanted to give my 2 cents in, if you will, too. Now, a lot of people already know that most of the professional Yu-Gi-Oh players or the tournament circuit players really don't like a diverse format. They like to have a format with just 1 or maybe 2 top decks, and that way you're playing really against the player versus the player. This is the way they see it. If you both are playing the same exact deck, then really it comes down to skill and a little bit of luck factor. But mostly it comes to skill, playing out your hands, playing out your cards, using them at the right moments, that kind of stuff. And that's what a lot of the more professional or tournament players really like. They like a really skilled based format. Now the problem with this is that most casual players, and then most players in general, I would think, like the diversity. They like to be able to make any kind of deck they want and take it to a tournament and still have a chance. They don't like to see the same deck over and over and over again in a tournament. I don't want to take some random deck to a tournament and then play the same 1 or 2 decks for all like 7 or 8 rounds. That's not really what I'm interested in doing. I don't want to just play Dino Rabbits all day. I don't want to play just wind-ups all day. I'd like to play a lot of different kind of decks. Normally when I have my buddies over or something like that, I could have 2 or 3 different guys over, but by the course of the night I'll probably end up playing 8 to 10 different kind of decks. Because we play different kind of things. We sure do play, meta decks too, but we also have our fun decks, and we have our kind of teched out goofy decks. And this format, what makes it so great, at least in my opinion, is the fact that a lot of decks have a lot of chance. Now we've had 3 YCSs so far as I make this video, and there's been 3 different deck type winners for each YCS. Now that's kind of a little unheard of for just about any format. Normally your YCSs are dominated by the top 1 or 2 decks, and every now and then you might see a rogue deck kind of scoot on in there and kind of take it by storm just because no one had a correct side deck for it. Now I've heard a lot of people kind of say that because this format is so diverse, it's hard to create a side deck, that you have to be really generic in your choices, that you have to kind of think real broad in your choices, that you gotta pick a card that's not only gonna work against 1 deck, but it's gonna work against 3 or 4, because potentially you might not even play that deck because the format is so diverse. So what does that mean though? What do I think of all this? Personally, I think that it's great. I like the diversity. I like the fact that I can pick up any kind of archetype that I like and try and tech it out and try and come up with a way to take it to a tournament and actually do well with it. And I've seen it happen with lots of decks. Every YCS that's happened, there's been some crazy deck that's done really well, whether it be, zombies or fish or psychics or whatever. There's a good chance that just about any deck can do well. And then, you know, I've seen like a lot of regional reports and a lot of YCSs where old school decks, Six Sams, Glad Beasts, all this stuff is coming back and it's all doing quite well. And this is the kind of format that I really enjoy. I've heard some people call this the golden age of the Yugi format. And that, you know, maybe that's true. Maybe this is the best time for diverse players. Maybe this is the best time for deck builders. Maybe it is. And because of that, I'm really digging this format. I'm really enjoying it. Typically, I don't like to go to big events, big tournaments, for a variety of reasons, but one of them is I hate playing against the same deck over and over again. It gets quite boring, it gets quite predictable. And because of this format, now I can go to big events and not have to worry about that. Now I can go to these big events and be surprised about what my opponent's going to play. And to me, that's one of the great things about Yu-Gi-Oh! I like having to be like, oh, wait, hold on. What is this card? What does this card do? And I have to pick it up and read it and be like, man, what is he going to do? What is the play he's going for? And that not knowing brings a bit of excitement, I think, to the game and to the gameplay. And it's something that I really kind of thrive on and enjoy. In the comment section below, let me know what you guys think of this diverse format. Is this something that you enjoy? Or you prefer the formats where there's only one or two top tier decks and it's more based on skill? Or at least that's what some people say. And I guess that's it for this week. This is GalacticGod.